Hello there, and welcome to the Project Vector first reveal. As you can see, just over half an hour ago, I released a promotional video for Constellation. Constellation is the latest item of Lyam product range. Constellation is currently planned to include a smart speaker, a voice assistant, potentially some smart glasses, and some other things as well. First, let's talk more about what Project Vector was. So Project Vector was the secret project for initial development for Constellation. This included sorting out the presentation, sorting out budgets, getting cases and such ready, and all those things which come together to make a product. So today is meant to be a day to answer any questions you might have and anything that you might want to know about Constellation. So let me talk a bit about Speaker Uno, which is going to be the first, which will be the first Constellation product. Speaker Uno's name hasn't really been decided yet, so it might also be called. So it is also called Smart Uno on the presentation, but that is still subject to change. What we do know is that no matter what you call it, Smart Uno or Speaker Uno, it's still a smart voice assistant speaker that you can plug into a socket, and you can ask questions such as, "Hey, whatever the call sign is. Hey, IT with Lyam, what's the time?" Then it will respond with what the time is, just like already available commercial assistants online. Also, from very early points, we've been taking a look into pricing and budgeting so that everything can come within a certain price. So far, we've been trying to find the cheapest possible solutions, which includes a Raspberry Pi, the Raspberry Pi Zero, the Raspberry Pi Zero W for connectivity, and possibly the Raspberry Pi Zero 2, which is the latest Raspberry Pi Zero device. We've also been looking into the aesthetics of the product, for example, the design of the case, and we've decided already that it's going to be 3D printed, so that it's easy and cheap to create. And I'm currently just getting ready to start development on Smart Uno. But this will also include getting all the equipment together. For example, a microphone, a speaker, Raspberry Pi itself, and also setting up all the software and firmware for it to be able to run on, because it's going to be a big thing. And as I released this morning, it's going to have something to do with machine learning for voices and just deciding lots of stuff like that. Also, there's also a possibility that there might be an app with it, but again, that's subject to change and probably won't, knowing my app skills. But anyway, of course, this is only the first reveal, and I'll be doing 2 more reveals for, well, hopefully 2 more reveals for, firstly, Smart Uno and some more Constellation products. So yeah, before we continue, make sure to follow our Twitter and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the notifications bell to get all to be the first people to get all the next videos. Also, join our Discord server. The link should be in the description. Yeah, I'm not seeing any questions. Just gonna quickly check on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not seeing any on there either. So let's talk about the price for a bit. Currently, I'm estimating the price to be set at about 30 to 40 pounds. But that could potentially drop to as low as £25. We're just trying to get, as I said earlier, the cheapest possible equipment, so that we don't spend a long time looking at what we need to get. Even if there's something lower that will work just fine. And there's a helicopter going past. It's pretty loud. So yeah. Yeah, so currently one of the biggest issues I'm having is finding a good microphone and speaker that will work, because obviously the Multiplay Zero, it doesn't have enough ports for both microphone and speaker. So I'm trying to find a workaround for that. But I should be able to find a workaround for it fairly soon. Yeah. And also something for APIs and Discord bots. I am still doing APIs. Discord bots I prefer not to, but if you want to, then sure, if I agree. And with APIs, just if you would like to order an API, then follow the instructions in our Discord server. And yeah, and do that. So yeah, and for 10% off an API order of any kind, use the code VECTOR. That's 10% off with the code VECTOR when you first order. Anything else? Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. And yeah, obviously there is going to be definitely more Constellation products in the Constellation line, and that possibly will include, as I said before,